This brain hack can unlock emotionless intelligence. Right now, your brain is probably only using about 5% of its true potential. And it's not because you're not capable, but because you've been trained, intentionally or not, to think in certain patterns. Your thoughts are confined to familiar, safe, predictable boundaries. But what if you could change that? What if you could break free from these limits and unlock a whole new realm of mental power? Sounds wild, doesn't it? But I promise, by the end of this video, you'll know how to achieve exactly that. And it starts with understanding how your brain is operating right now. Imagine being able to think at lightning speed, but not just fast, precisely. Imagine being able to see patterns, connections, and solutions that others can't even fathom. You wouldn't just be reacting to life, you'd be predicting and shaping it. Does that sound impossible? I'll show you how to train your brain to think this way. It's real, and it's possible for you. So stick around, because this is the first step towards unlocking your true mental potential. Breaking free from your old thought patterns. Most of us go through life on autopilot, reacting to situations the way we've been conditioned to react. This is linear thinking, things happening in a predictable cause and effect chain. But here's the issue. Your brain is capable of so much more. Right now, it's stuck in basic, automatic patterns. You're processing thoughts that were learned early on, things you've been told your whole life. So how do you break free from this? Pause for a second, allow the audience to reflect on their daily routine. Take a moment. Think about the last time you made a decision. Did you do it based on logic, or was it just a reaction to something familiar? This is the first step in understanding the gap between where your mind is and where it could be. Taking control of your mind. The first step to unlocking your true mental power is interrupting your automatic thought patterns. Your brain loves to follow familiar paths. It's efficient, but it also makes you predictable. What if you could break that cycle? The key here is to stop yourself from reacting without thinking. Pause for engagement. Think about the last time someone triggered you. How quickly did your mind jump to a conclusion? Now imagine if you had paused for just 5 seconds. That's your first step towards taking control. For the next week, practice this. Every time your brain wants to react, pause. Just take a breath, step back, and don't engage for 5 seconds. In those 5 seconds, you take back control, challenging your thoughts. But pausing isn't enough. You need to challenge your brain to think differently. When your mind starts to form an opinion or a judgment, force it to come up with 5 to 10 different perspectives. These shouldn't just be slight variations. Think radically different ideas. If you're feeling uncomfortable, you're on the right track. The point is to challenge the way you always think. Pause for reflection. Next time you're in a tough situation, instead of just thinking about how to solve it the way you've always solved problems, ask yourself, what if I looked at this differently? What would a completely different person do? Acting on new ideas. Once you've come up with those new interpretations, choose one that feels uncomfortable and put it into action. Even if it feels completely alien, try it out. Here's the thing. When you start acting on ideas that feel unnatural, you start reprogramming your brain. It's like learning to walk with the opposite foot first. It might feel wrong, but it's a necessary step toward training your brain for something greater. Thinking outside the box. We are constantly restricted by language and labels. Everything you think about, everything you see is filtered through the words you've learned. But what if you could think without words? What if you could think in pure concepts, shapes, energy, systems, and relationships? Think about how you view the world. Is it just based on what you were taught to believe? Or could there be more beneath the surface? Next time you think about something, try to picture it without labeling it. Focus on the structure, not the words. Letting go of emotional thinking. Next, stop thinking in a straight line. Human brains are addicted to linear thinking, A to B to C. But life doesn't work in a straight line. What if, instead of just focusing on what's in front of you, you considered all possible outcomes at once? What could happen if you saw every possibility unfolding simultaneously? Next time you face a problem, instead of asking, "What will happen next?" ask, "What could happen across multiple timelines?" This shifts you from simple reactive thinking to multidimensional thinking. Stopping personal reactions. Detach yourself from your personal reactions. Stop thinking about yourself in every situation. Instead, start seeing yourself as a part of a bigger system. When you view the world without emotional attachment, you can start seeing things for what they really are, not just through the lens of your own experiences. When's the last time you detached from your emotions to make a decision? It's hard, right? But with practice, it becomes easier. Purify your mind. Now we're getting into the deeper stuff. For the next 3 days, don't let any emotion cloud your thoughts. No fear, no hope, no anger, just clear thinking. When you face a choice, ask yourself, is this an emotional reaction or a logical decision? It's not about suppressing emotions, it's about clearing your mind of their influence so you can think more clearly. Building a new mindset. Once your mind is cleared, it's time to build something new. Start thinking in systems, not individual problems. Ask yourself, what's creating the situation? What's the bigger picture here? The more you think like this, the clearer everything becomes. Imagine you're looking at a situation like a chessboard. You don't just focus on the pieces in front of you. You think about the entire game, the moves, the consequences of every action. Improving your thought process. As your mind upgrades, your thoughts become more concise, more powerful. You won't just solve problems. You'll start predicting solutions before they even come up. Your mind will start to process everything like a machine, operating with clear, calculated precision. This is where it gets exciting. When you stop reacting and start predicting, you're no longer a part of the system. You're outside of it, controlling it. Mastering your mind. To make this new way of thinking permanent, you have to practice every day. Eliminate all predictable thoughts. Refuse to react emotionally. Reframe every problem you encounter as a system that can be adjusted. Begin seeing everything from above, like you're observing a massive web of interactions and systems. This isn't just about thinking differently, it's about living differently. Making choices that come from a place of strategic thinking, not emotional reactivity. Conclusion. If you're ready to transform your mind, don't wait. Start today. Break those old thought patterns and build a new mental system that works for you. This isn't just a step up, it's a complete re-engineering of the way you think. So, subscribe, start your journey, and remember, the world isn't built to handle minds like yours. But that's exactly why you'll stand out. You're not here for comfort, you're here to command your thoughts. Call to action. If you're ready to take the first step, leave a comment with Phase 1 initiated, and share this video with someone who's ready for the challenge. Let's change the way we think together. For more great, amazing videos, just subscribe to my YouTube channel and like my videos, and don't forget to press the bell icon. See you in another exciting video.